Christ, a channel of light fluid. Welcome back to Highwell. We are here with After Class and we are still working on Parker's route. And right now we've reached... Is it Thursday? You can tell I should have looked this up before I started recording the video. But anyway, we're going to continue with the week here. Let's see what's going on there. Oh, that's the newest issue I've been looking for. There's only one left. I got lucky today. Time to take it home with me. As Mr. Parker extended his arm for the book on the topmost shelf, someone bumped against him, aiming at the same top shelf where his hand was. He looked at the other person curiously. Wondered if he was going to take the same book he'd been eyeing. Sorry about that. You also taking this book? This was the worst case scenario for him. He'd hoped that this person wouldn't take the same book. He couldn't do anything else but to surrender. Even though he got here first before anyone else, Mr. Parker smiled politely, doing his best not to show disappointment towards the stranger. You can have it. Oh, really? Oh, thank you. The person who bumped into Mr. Parker grabbed the book joyfully before walking off towards the checkout counter to pay for the book that was supposed to be his. Petrified, he looked at the empty space where the book was previously seated. Twisted curls appeared on each side of his lips, slowly turning into a smile soon after. A defeated smile, rather, but it was still a smile. You know, this is why the things you like keep slipping away from your hand. A familiar voice echoed from behind. He looked back to the source of the voice. Your son had been gone for a day without any news. Yo. Oh. Miss me? What book were you looking for, anyway? Gil stepped between Mr. Parker and the bookshelf, leaving him no choice but to take a step back as his friend observed the surrounding books. It was the last one. Figures. You've been gone without any news and decided to open a bookstore today? I think you owe me an explanation. I really do. Bruno's here, so make it quick. I don't want him to hear about this. Fine. Where have you been? You left again without telling me anything. I went back to my place. What? Are you nuts? That's not what it seems like. Samuel came and told me our dad is dying, so I wanted to see if it's true or not. Well? Gil stayed silent, the apparent grimace painted on his face. I see. So what does that mean? I don't know. I need to leave Highwell again and head back home to take care of a few things. Worst case, I get appointed as the next leader of the Leonard family. Oh, that's ridiculous. What about your siblings? They aren't qualified, what I've seen. Fuck. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. It's fine. When it comes to that, can you tell Bruno about it? Why can't you tell him yourself? You know the thing about the Leonard family and the Graham family? Alright, it's complicated. But still, I think you should tell him yourself. He'll understand. I don't know, Parker. This feels impossible. They wanted to keep this a secret from you. They didn't realize you'd been standing nearby, listening to their conversation. If what Gil said was true, then he might be leaving for good. And he didn't want that. He wanted to do something, but what to do? Should you ask your parents' help? But knowing that something between your side of the family and his side of the family wasn't going too good, you felt like you couldn't do that. What to do? As the morning approached, you stirred in your cosy bed, slowly waking up from the warm sunlight peeking through the curtains and brushing against your face. A soft yawn escaped your lips as you stretched your arms while slowly getting up to sit up in the bed. You stared at your legs, mind still slowly transitioning from the realm of dreams to the reality of a new day. This was the first time you woke up really feeling just fine after moving here since last week. You blinked a few times, now watching the window curtains gently swaying left and right. The room was filled with a comforting silence, interrupted only by the distant chirping of birds outside, accompanied with the faint sound of a sizzling frying pan in the kitchen. You swung your legs over the side of the bed, feet landing on the cold, hard wooden flooring, right hand slowly reaching for your phone on the nightstand. With your phone in hand, you sleepily glanced at the clock shown on the backlit screen. 6:30. Wake early today. After turning off the alarm you set some time ago, you rose from the bed and headed toward the window, pulling the curtains aside to let more sunlight into the room. The warm rays finally bathed the room, casting a soft golden glow. You took a deep breath, inhaling the fresh morning air before heading out to greet your tiger housemate in the kitchen. Making your way to the kitchen, you noticed the wide-open bathroom door. Curious, you looked inside. There was nothing else exciting happening other than the washing machine doing its job cleaning the laundry. Figures. Upon reaching the kitchen, you found Lars bustling around with pots and pans. The aroma of freshly brewed chamomile tea and sizzling bacon filled the air, making your stomach grumble in response. Bruno, you're up early. Judging from how his face looked and how he flinched, it must have been so loud that even he could hear it from there. How embarrassing. Yeah, I even woke up before my alarm. Well, I hope you're hungry. Breakfast is almost ready. I am. My stomach just grumbled earlier. Tell him that was a feeble attempt to save face on your end, as if you didn't feel embarrassed about the fact that you heard your stomach making a loud noise. Go sit down. I'll have it ready for you soon. You nodded eagerly and took a seat on the kitchen chair. Watch as Lars expertly flipped the bacon in the pan. The sound of sizzling filled the room, paired with the scent of a morning meal, created a perfect atmosphere of a comforting space. Here you go. Lars placed a plate of bacon and eggs in front of you before sitting down across from you, just like yesterday. Thank you, Lars. So, how did you sleep? Please don't say it with eyes closed. I mean, I did sleep with my eyes closed. I know, that's why I stopped you before you did that. Lars chuckled happily, pouring the tea he brewed into 2 mugs. One for him, the other one for you. For whatever reason, a faint blush started tingeing your cheeks. Well, I slept okay. I had a weird dream last night, but I can't really remember the details. It felt familiar, though. He raised an eyebrow curiously. Do you think it has something to do with the events you've been forgetting? That can't be. It felt like it happened recently. Interesting. Dreams can be tricky like that, yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. You knew that forgetting about dreams after waking up was a normal occurrence for everyone, but still had you feeling bummed out. Your expression turned pensive. Your gaze shifted from the breakfast in front of you to the windows behind Lars. I'm actually feeling a little bit frustrated whenever I forget something, especially with the fact that I'm not able to recall my childhood memories. Lars put down his fork, then slowly reached over you and held your hand reassuringly. Don't worry, Bruno. Sometimes memories have a way of resurfacing when we least expect them. Just give it time. Knowing he tried to cheer you up, you managed a small smile, appreciating his comforting words. You're right. Thanks for reminding me, Lars. I'm glad to have you here. A genuine smile painted his face. His ears perked up as he let go of your hand so that you could go back to eating breakfast with him. Of course, Bruno. I've got your back. Let's dig in before the food gets cold. You both began to eat, savouring the delicious breakfast Lars had prepared. The clinking of cutlery and the idle chatter between you two filled the kitchen. The conversation flowed effortlessly between you and him, touching on various topics: school, the upcoming plans, and even a few playful jabs at his cooking skills. Your breakfast time passed by in a comfortable haze of camaraderie, thanks to Lars comforting you with his words. It was short, but it was effective. When your breakfast time with Lars came to an end, you made your way back to your room, feeling the need for a refreshing shower to start the day off right. Once you had the towel draped around your back, you spared no time dashing towards the bathroom. You undressed and tossed your laundry into the hamper since Lars already started the cleaning cycle before you even woke up. The warm steam was already beginning to fill the air as you stepped in and turned on the water. The sensation of slightly warm water against your skin was both relaxing and rejuvenating. Taking advantage of waking up early, you took a longer shower than what you usually did. It was a moment of solitude, allowing you to reflect on the day ahead and gather your thoughts. Lost in the tranquility of the moment, you couldn't help but think about the events of the previous day. The glimpses into Mr. Parker's past, the weight of his emotions, the undeniable bond between you two were developing. It intrigued you and sparked a stronger curiosity to learn more about your professor. Maybe you should ask him about the picture you saw at his place yesterday. As the water continued to cleanse your body, you thought it was time to reach for the soap. You lathered your body, relishing the soothing sensation of the watermelon-scented soap you brought with you from home. The gentle scrubbing motion finally awakened your senses, grounding you in the present moment. Once finished scrubbing your fur clear with it, you let the water wash away the last remnants of soap while stepping out of the shower. You patted the dry towel against your body, then wrapped it around your waist, feeling a renewed energy coursing through you. It wasn't only the physical grime that got washed away by the morning shower. Your doubts and uncertainties were also disappearing, at least for now. The set of clothes you wore when you first arrived to Highwell revealed themselves and you shifted through the closet, looking for something to wear. I haven't worn those in a while. I should wear something nicer today. Seeing there's no reason to not wear them, you removed the hanger and started getting dressed for the day. You had a feeling today would be a decent day, so you walked out of your room with a puffed-up chest. With Lars still doing his thing in the kitchen, you decided to finally head out for school without delay. After confirming everything was accounted for, you zipped the backpack and carried it on your back. Heavy footsteps coming from behind were seemingly grown closer towards you. Turning your head revealed your housemate holding the same lunchbox you brought to school yesterday. Ah, glad I managed to catch you before you left. Here, your lunch for today. I made spinach salad with maple dressing. Also a chicken and basil sandwich with a butter coating. Well, that sounds tasty. I'm looking forward to having them later, Lars. Heh. You didn't have to do this, though. I usually just eat at the cafeteria with Mark. Oh. If you don't want me to make you lunch anymore, just let me know. It would be a waste of an opportunity if you declined his offer to make lunch for you every day. This was the perfect excuse to show off to Mark that you had a personal chef at home. With a mischievous grin, you happily took the lunchbox off Lars' rugged hands. No, your cooking is too delicious to pass up on. I'd love to have you make lunch for me forever. Heck, marry me. He took a step back in shock, and judging from the bashful face he just made, you could tell he wasn't prepared for your reply. If you don't mind being with someone like me. Sorry, I missed what you said. Just was storing the lunchbox into the backpack. I said I'd love to cook for you. Good to know. I'll be in your care, Lars. Heh. I should be heading to school now. Alright, sorry for holding you up. No, you're handing me lunch. I'm happy about this. Phew. Okay, going to school for real now. Be safe, Bruno. Have a good day at school. I'll try. Prior to finishing breakfast, Mr. Parker had planned by text to walk to school with you together. You agreed and waited in front of your house, behind the gate. From the distance you could discern a figure walking towards you. It was him while waving his hand at you with a smile on his face. At this point you thought the routine had formed of starting your day with this shared journey, exchanging snippets of conversation and enjoying each other's company. Good morning, Bruno. Good morning, Mr. Parker. I wasn't expecting you to wake up this early. Same to you. He chuckled, unable to come up with a response to that. Well, should we go to school now? Mm-hmm. You walked out the gate without realising how excited you were to see him today. Mr. Parker, who saw your excitement through your wagging tail, decided to ask if you're in a good mood this morning, which caught you off guard and had you feeling embarrassed. The thing about dog folks is they couldn't hide their feelings whenever they felt happy. Their tail would always betray them if they tried to put on a stoic face. It was the same for you. Even when you held your tail, open for it to stop wagging, it still somehow twitched left and right within your grasp. Eventually stop trying, let your tail do what was supposed to happen. As you two set off on your walk, you couldn't help but notice the sombre expression on Mr. Parker's face. Sensing your dear friend's distress, you decided to broach a subject that had been weighing on his mind, hoping that he would tell you what was in his mind. You seem a bit off, Mr. Parker. Is everything okay? While your voice was filled with genuine concern, you knew he could be a bit tight-lipped when it came to his troubles, so you asked the question without expecting anything in return. He hesitated for a moment, his gaze fixed on the pavement as you two walked. Eventually, he replied, his voice tinged with a hint of sadness. I've been dealing with some things lately, Bruno. It's just personal stuff. Him telling you that he'd been dealing with some personal things was a start. Maybe you could eventually ease him into talking about it. But for now, you gently nudged him, offering him support. I've said this too often, so I'm sorry if it's gotten annoying. I don't know if I'll be able to solve the problem, but if you want to get off your chest, you can talk to me about it anytime. I'm here for you, you know that. Mr. Parker glanced at you, his eyes filled with a mix of gratitude and vulnerability. Oh, thank you again, Bruno. I'm really happy hearing it. You sensed that you still hold him back, so he decided to give him some more space, knowing that Mr. Parker would share when he's ready. With nothing more exchanged after that, you two walked together in a companionable silence. Do you have plans for lunch break? No. I brought packed lunch with me again today. I see. Well, if you don't have anything to do during lunch break, why don't you see me later in my office? Oh, you got something in mind? Yeah, I'm thinking of having lunch with you this afternoon, if you're up for it. I'll let you know. Well, just come to my office if you want to have lunch together. Ah, okay. Alright, time to head over to my office. See you soon, Bruno. See you soon. Oh, wait. Yeah? Oh, we might have conflicting schedules for lunch break. We won't be able to see each other, but even so, let's walk home together later. If you want. Okay. I'll be by the gate if I finish the class first. Well, sounds good. I'll do the same as well. Now, going now. See you later. I'm serious this time. Alrighty. As Mr. Parker excused himself into the building, you had a feeling that someone was approaching you. Turning around, you saw Mark walking towards you with the usual smugness decorating his face. Why weren't you joining him? He's going into his office. And? Hope you wait to follow him in there. Sure. You got here early, by the way. Oh, same to you. What's up? Not much. I just woke up before my alarm is all. What about you? I just felt like going here early. Just like yesterday. Just like yesterday. I know what you're thinking. There's no need to ask if everything is fine at home. You know me. Are things okay at home? I'm going to hit you. You're heading into the classroom now. Sure, it's not like I have anything to do over here. That's what I thought. Oh yeah, something important is supposed to be in our school today. Really? How did you know? I saw him on way to class today. Yeah, they're going to have a serious talk with Mr. Stone. Seriously? I think he's in big trouble. Mark shot the three school gossips a dirty look as he walked past them. Thankfully, they got the message loud and clear and went somewhere else to continue their gossip. Most thinks he has nothing better to do. You'd be alive, you said your curiosity wasn't piquing when you overheard their conversation. But judging from how Mark reacted to their gossip, you decided to keep your mouth shut. It'd make you no better than those 3 classmates of yours in his eyes. And you wouldn't want that. And you really are that nosy, huh? But your expression betrayed your thoughts. As you realised it sooner, Mark wouldn't have teased you about it. Sorry. No need to be. I know what's going on. I don't know any details. So important he is coming to our school. It's true. I don't know who, nor would I bother to find out. So important, like the head of the college. I don't know. I see. I'm not whether they're going to talk to Mr. Stone or not. I have no idea. If so, there's nothing you should be worrying about. I guess you're right. Are you going to be free this afternoon? I wish. I'm going to be busy again today. Oh, shame. Maybe S. Nicely insisted I might consider it. Are you seriously busy this afternoon? Yes. I'm just messing with you. Okay, got it. There's no sign of Mr. Parker entering the classroom, which was fair, considering it was still early enough. You took your time just sitting on your desk with the phone in hand. Your lying classmate, on the other hand, made use of the free time by catching some extra shut-eye. By the time your literature professor walked past the doorframe, Mark had already been drooling on it to his hand. You were reluctant to wake him up since he was sleeping so soundly, but neither did you want him to embarrass himself in front of many people if Mr. Parker lectured him. Mark, wake up. Mr. Parker is here. 5 more minutes. Mark! Fine, I'm up. Mark lazily dragged his books out of his backpack, which was surprising by itself. He'd usually just slam his backpack onto the desk and just rest his head on it. What was more surprising was Mr. Parker seemed completely distracted today. Because of that, your brain was trying to find out what was wrong and ended up not listening to his lecture at all. The lecture passed by quickly. You learned nothing at all today. Mark lazily stretched his arms, resting his head on the desk while facing you. Oh, want to visit the cafeteria today? Should I have lunch with Mark? Well, we have our packed lunch and we talked to Parker about sharing lunch. Oh, well, I get it. Well, I haven't said anything. It's obvious you had something else in mind. I see. Well, if you finished early, I'll be in the cafeteria. Come stop by any time. I will. No promises, though. That's enough for me. Mr. Parker told me I could visit him in his office, so I'll be doing that. Deciding you'd go see your literature professor, you packed your things into your backpack and headed straight towards his office. Thank you. Please, after you. Oh, Mr. Parker. As you did the last step downstairs, you saw Mr. Parker in the hallway, standing by his office door. You tried calling out to him until you realised he might be having a guest in his office. Maybe later. While standing and waiting by the stairs, you heard the sound of jingling keys. Looking forward, a familiar face was walking past you. It was your friend Wilfred, walking up by the hallways, spinning the keychain around his finger. He'd be focused on something, judging by his grimace. Even so, without hesitation, you called out to him and approached him before he vanished towards the front gate. I miss having some street food. Could use some cup noodles from the old man storekeeper right now. Wilfred. He turned around, adjusting his glasses to get a better look at the source of the voice who called out to him. A slight glare coming from the lenses between the frames of his glasses. Oh, Bruno. It's lunch break. You're not having lunch? I'm going to do that. Just waiting for someone right now. That's a shame. I'd have asked you out for a lunch date. Don't joke around like that. What if I wasn't? Anyway. You don't seem like you're having lunch yourself. I just got you. My classes don't start until later. Oh, afternoon classes? Yeah, I have days where I sleep late, so I don't want to be late for my class. I see. So much for that lunch date, huh? Hey, doesn't mean I couldn't ask you out. What does that mean? What do you think? Anyway, it's getting crowded over here. Do you want to head over to the soccer fields? He glanced at the door to Mr. Parker's office. It was strange. He just had a feeling he wouldn't be done anytime soon. Well, might as well. Let's go. He took his glasses off and let her smile. Shit, that guy's cute. Do you enjoy coming here, Wilfred? That's a bit. I tend to relax here and just enjoy basking in the sun. Oh, why is that? Well, my kind is cold-blooded, so the warmth of the sun feels nice to our skin. Oh, I didn't know. I've always assumed you were... fish? Wilfred was stunned, his eyes widening in surprise, jaws slightly open. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say without being weird about it. You were thinking he would reprimand you, but instead he laughed heartily, arms wrapped around your neck. It's hard to figure out what we are just from our looks. You're not wrong, though. I'm part fish, as you call it. More specifically, I'm half shark, half horned lizard. And no, I don't shoot blood out of my eyes. We're not capable of doing that. I see. Other than the sun, we also enjoy body warmth, especially ones with thick furs like yours. He said that while his arm caressed your fur lovingly. You were flustered, unsure how to react to it. I see. Thankfully, though, he let go of you after that. You hid your face, sighing in relief because he let you go. But on the flip side, you felt disappointed because his touch felt quite pleasant. What a dilemma. It was comfortably warm weather, perfect for some sunbathing. Wilfred sat down next to a big tree and leaned against the rock with a grunt. Still hiding your face, you did the same so you could observe your friend under its shade. The skin glistened under the sun, not because he was sweating, but as if the sunlight bounced off his skin. And this weird urge to touch him and feel how it'd feel against your fingers. Maybe it'd feel so smooth, maybe rough. Did he have scales, or about his lower parts? Parts? Plural? You read that male sharks have no external testicles, that they have 2 dicks instead of 1. Glancing down, looking straight at his crotch area, you felt your cheeks getting warm, not because of the sun, because of the rush of perverted images forming within your mind. Stop! Bad thoughts! You've been staring for a while. Everything all right? No. Yes. Which one? Everything is great. You closed your eyes, enjoying the light breeze which caused the tree leaves to swish gently. When you opened your eyes, you saw your friend covering his eyes with one of his thick arms. This feels nice. I wish this could last forever. From your vantage point, looking towards the horizon of the school buildings, you noticed how busy the surrounding was. Yet, for whatever reason, the soccer field was always left empty. It made you feel freer than usual. You wish you could stay like this forever. You're right. It's not realistic, though. Yeah. We should head back inside. Already? I'm starting to enjoy this. Yeah, we can do this again sometime. I need to get ready for my upcoming class. Don't you have to get your lunch finished? Fair enough. Oh, thanks for this, Wilfred. It was nice. No problem. See you around, Bruno. You two left the soccer fields to the school building where Wilfred and you went on separate ways. Throughout the bustling hallways, the right side of it was strangely quiet and deserted. Well, maybe it wasn't strange, it's where the offices were, but it's the way towards the cafeteria. So maybe it was strange after all. Look to your left where Mr. Parker's room was located. Next to it was Gil's. I wonder where he is right now. As much as you wanted to deny it, you couldn't help but feel you genuinely missed him and his antics, especially that you two had gotten closer over the past 2 weeks. Well, not as close as you currently were with your literature teacher, obviously. As you stared at his office door longer, you felt you'd get uber distracted, so you turned left, eyes forward, looking at the door to Mr. Parker's office. Should I just knock on the door? What if his guests are still there? No reason to delay. If he was having someone inside, he would just walk out and tell you to wait. Okay, here goes. Mr. Parker, it's me, Bruno. Can I come in? No answer. Let's give it another try. This time he knocked harder, just in case he couldn't hear you the first time. But still there's no answer. Well, third time's the charm, they said. Your knuckle hovered around this time, before you could swing it. Gently, of course. The door handle turned, revealing your literature teacher.
Bruno, sorry I didn't hear you earlier.
It's okay.
Please, come in.
As you entered the room, you could tell someone was here before you made your entrance. There was a distinct sweet smell that permeated the room, one that was very familiar to you.
Something the matter, Bruno?
I thought... Nah, there's no way. Don't mind me.
Okay.
The more you made your way towards his desk, the more invaded your nostrils. Whoever Mr. Parker hosted earlier must have worn that fragrance. Mr. Parker sat down in his chair while you distractedly sat down on the chair across his.
Is everything really okay, Bruno?
Yeah, sorry. Just something silly caught me off guard.
Do you want to tell me?
Well, you had a guest earlier, yeah? At least I think you did, because I was around the hall when you welcomed them.
Oh, yes, I did. It was one of the funders of the school.
I don't know if you can sniff it out. It really smells like the fragrance I know all too well. I was just surprised the smell is here, is all.
I see.
Why do they want to talk to you anyway? The uni funder, I mean.
Sorry, Bruno. It was a private matter.
I see. I understand.
Should we have lunch now?
Yes, I'm starving. What do you have today, Mr. Parker? Lars made me spinach salad with maple dressing and a chicken and basil sandwich with butter coating.
Well, that sounds like something he would make, all right?
Right? Seems to enjoy cooking so much.
Oh, he does. Well, now I feel self-conscious about my lunch. I made vegetarian fried rice with chopped fried onions on top.
Ooh, sounds tasty.
I hope so. I made it in a rush this morning so I wouldn't be late for something.
Hey, we went to school a tad early this morning.
It's something else.
Does it have something to do with that? You shifted your gaze from your lunch towards the usual stack of paper he had with him. Mr. Parker contemplated for a few seconds before answering you.
I wonder if I can finish it.
But the answer he gave you wasn't the one you wanted. Maybe it's best not to ask him about that for now. It might be related to what he told me this morning.
Maybe I can ask your opinion. Why don't you come over to my place again this afternoon, Bruno?
Oh, sure, if you want me to.
Yeah, you might be able to help me with something.
Alrighty. You seem distracted there when teaching, Mr. Parker. I know I sound like a broken record now. But is everything okay?
Oh yes, just been occupied with personal things lately.
I see.
Thanks for checking up on me, Bruno. I really appreciate you doing it.
As long as it doesn't annoy you.
Not at all. I'm grateful, if anything.
Thank you. No problem.
I suppose we should finish lunch quickly. I have a meeting in a few.
Oh, no. Should I leave?
Oh, don't. I have to hang out with you, so the least I can do now is finish lunch together with you.
Okay. You two finished lunch at the same time. If you'd been honest, you wanted to savour it slower, but you've been considerate since Mr. Parker said he had to attend a meeting soon. You didn't want to hold him up. Mr. Parker helped you pack your lunchbox since it contained a few parts here and there. Once you two were done, he got up and patted you on the shoulder.
Well, let me walk you out.
You don't have to.
Well, thanks for coming, Bruno. I had fun having lunch with you.
Me too. I wouldn't mind doing this more often.
Yeah, likewise. Well, I'll see you after school by the gate, just like what we planned this morning.
Yes, I'll see you later, Mr. Parker. Good luck with the meeting.
You too. Good luck with the second class. Once the door closed off, you looked back at the door where you came from with the scent still lingering around you. It really smelled like what your dad wore every day. There's no way it was him, right? You went to your next classroom, waited until the teacher got there to start the lecture. Mark had saved a seat next to his so you could take it once you arrived. And so you did. You thanked him and sat down happily. The last class passed by in a blur, and the afternoon sun cast long shadows over the classroom. The classroom slowly emptied as the professor wrapped up the lecture, and Mark stayed true to his word. He left as soon as the class dismissed, since he said he'd be busy after school. You gathered your belongings before making your way toward the front gate while wondering if there's anything left you want to do before leaving. Maybe not. Time to meet up with Mr. Parker. Hope he didn't wait for too long. By the time you got there, you already noticed Mr. Parker standing by, waiting for you. He spotted you approach and waved at you with a mixture of relief and concern. Sorry, I'm late. Did you wait long? 5 minutes, give or take.
Sorry again for making you wait.
Oh, it's okay. Shall we go now?
At the intersection by Publix, you stood there in confusion as Mr. Parker kept walking forward instead of making a left turn. You quickly called out to him before he wandered too far from you. Mr. Parker, aren't we going to the bookstore?
What?
You told me we'd be stopping here for a bit, didn't you?
I
didn't? Confused, you tried recalling the moment he asked for a detour. You couldn't, because he didn't this time. I must be misremembering something. Sorry. He tilted his head in confusion as he turned around to continue the journey to his home. I could have sworn you wanted to go to the bookstore while heading back. I'm going crazy.
Okay, we're now here.
You okay, Bruno?
Do you want to head back to your house?
Oh, yes, sorry, I'm doing good. Let's head inside.
Okay, let me know if you want to go home, Mill. I can walk you there at least.
I'm back. You braced yourself, half expecting Liz to burst out of her room to greet you both. But after a few seconds passed, the house was still as quiet as when you first entered it.
Seems like she's not home yet.
It appeared that you were alone with him this afternoon.
Well, make yourself at home, Bruno. I'll go get changed.
Oh, sure. Should I wait here or in your room? Realizing what you said was stupid, you quickly humbled yourself and sat down awkwardly in the armchair. It's a stupid question. I'll wait here.
You can go in after, though.
I'll just do that. The first thing you noticed while waiting for your professor in the living room was how the warm orange sun rays tinted the whole space with the same colour. You also discerned some dust particles flying about the room. Realising the dust was up and about, floating without any care in the world, made your nose twitch. At first, it was only an idea of itching lingering inside your nostrils. But the more you became conscious about the dust, the more your brain tricked you the idea of your nostril itching was real. Eventually, it became real. You could feel it. Oh no. It's coming. It came. You sneezed.
Oh, bless you.
Mr. Parker must have heard it from there. Of course he did. Your sneeze was so loud that his neighbours might have heard it. Hearing him say that, you quickly covered your mouth in embarrassment. It was already too late to do that. But hey, at least you pretended to be modest about it. Anyway, the said rays also landed on the wooden surface, casting a gentle glow on the desk you'd been eyeing for a bit. It almost felt a little bit out of place, which served as the reason it caught your attention. Compared to the entire feel of the room, that particular desk looked strangely too neat and clean. Without the intent of prying into someone's living space too much, you suppressed the urge to just get up and walk towards it. Instead, you sated your curiosity by doing nothing but only looking at it. But that didn't hit spot quite right. Yeah, I feel lazy. Maybe later.
Letting laziness have its grip on you, you sighed deeply as the chair sank your body into the cushion slowly. The more you put your weight into the cushion, the more relaxed you felt. I wish I could do this all day. Eventually, you end up just trying to lie down in the armchair. Somehow you manage to do it, with your head resting on one of the armrests and your legs on the other one. When Mr. Parker came into the room, you quickly fixed your posture so that you'd sit properly.
What were you doing?
Oh, nothing. You might have just seen me do that. How embarrassing.
Okay. Well, I finished changing. Want to come inside my room?
Ah, yeah. Knowing the fact it's only you and him in this afternoon, your heart raced as you entered his room nervously. You tried your best not to think of anything indecent that could possibly ruin your time alone with him today. You immediately quickly collected the clothes he's wearing at school today that were lying across the room. He shoved them into the hamper as soon as he could.
Oh, sorry about that.
You could see yourself in this situation where someone entered your room while it was still a mess. She only smiled and nodded at him.
I'll get something to snack on.
You don't have to.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah. With a plop, he sat down in his bed as if he ran out of energy immediately. Oh no, did I say something wrong? Should I have accepted the offer? Maybe something light? Oh, some cookies will be nice.
Oh, okay. Let me grab something from his stash real quick.
Will that be okay?
It'll be fine. Be right back.
Just like that, he left the room towards the search for Liz's cookie stash, while you made yourself comfortable in his room. By looking around, of course. Compared to his room, the living room was way more organised. In contrast to the desk in the living room, this desk in particular was a real mess. You really wanted to just help him clean up. At least organising those cluttered items scattered across the room and pick up the trash. Maybe throwing these away should be fine? Without your host's permission, since you still hovered around the pantry trying to grab Liz's treasured possession, you did what you thought was permitted, picking up what seemed like trash to you and tossing them into the trash bin. At least they're all crumpled paper. Come to think of it, Herbert's room was also this messy at one point. He even refused to get out of his room. Had Mom and Dad worried a lot. I wonder if it's the same with Mr. Parker. Doesn't look like it, so maybe not. Walking towards his especially messy desk after cleaning up the floor from clutter, you weren't sure if you should touch anything here, so you didn't.
What are you doing?
Mr. Parker had finished looting the pantry, and he came back with a biscuit tin in his hand. What the heck is a biscuit tin? Well, it's a circular cookie box made of stainless steel. Just think if it was a cookie jar. Oh, just picking up the trash. Sure there's a lot of paper in this room.
You didn't have to. I feel so bad having you clean up my mess.
Nah, it's okay. Didn't have anything to do anyway.
But still.
It's okay, really. Hope Liz doesn't get mad if we took her cookies.
You don't know how often she did that.
Get angry?
Stole my clearly labelled Parker Snack Do Not Touch snacks.
Oh, so this is like payback or something?
Exactly. Go and sit down and have some with me, Bruno.
On my way. I don't remember when the last time I saw something like this.
Oh, Liz loves them. Those are sort of cookies in a box.
He took a piece while watching Mr. Parker have his fourth. They understood what it actually meant when he looked sad when he declined to have snacks. This was only an excuse for him to have something to snack on while hanging out with you. Yeah, my mom and dad love them too. I wonder if it's an old people thing.
You probably shouldn't say that in front of her.
Considering how she acted when you said what you said yesterday, you're right. I should be careful.
We probably shouldn't eat the whole thing, though. She might not notice we only had a few.
By the time you reached to have your second cookie, he was already finishing his eighth cookie. At this point, you two would end up eating the entirety of cookies inside the tin. Despite him saying you two shouldn't eat everything inside it. Sitting here having cookies with him had been really nice, but you could feel how awkward it had gotten doing nothing else but that. You tried to start a conversation, but nothing came to mind. It was also the same for your bear professor. His mouth was chewing the cookies. You'd also notice the creases on his forehead. He was thinking hard to come up with something to talk about. Eventually the awkwardness peaked so high that you had to say something to break the ice, or you'd feel like you could die from the awkwardness. I envy you a little bit. Must be nice sharing a living space with Liz.
Well, aren't you sharing with Lars right now?
True, but you and Liz feel like actual friends. I mean, Lars is really cool, but he's so organised. We often joke like that, and he takes care of everything for me. Our dynamic is totally different than yours. It's fun and alive with you and her, while it's... how do I explain it?
It's more controlled with Lars.
Yeah, that. Feels a bit like home, which I don't mind because I miss it somewhat. I also want to have something like what you have.
I guess the grass is greener on the other side, huh? Well, I think I prefer a more controlled and safe environment. I'm not saying it's not safe with Liz. The things she does...
He sighed deeply as his hand reached for another piece of cookie. I guess you're right. I shouldn't take things for granted.
Yeah.
Sorry if it's awkward hanging out with me. I got nothing much to say.
Oh. That's understandable. Suppose that's something to do with us being teacher and student.
Yeah, I didn't really hang out with teachers back then, so I don't know what we should talk about.
Most students don't really hang out with their teachers, let alone having cookies together in bed. I'm really sure you don't want to talk about my class or school outside of school hours either.
Yeah.
Me neither. If I want to talk about school, I'd have done it at school. Think of something like this right now. It's just me and you as Bruno and Parker, not a student and professor in Highwell University. Ugh, that came out lame. I promise it was cooler in my head. But what I'm saying is that let's just think of us as friends.
I get what you're saying, but it's hard to wire your brain into thinking that we're not teacher and student first, friend later.
Yeah, it's hard for me to do that as well, so I get what you mean. I'm glad I'm not the only one struggling with it.
Oh, why?
Well, it feels nice. Then you're also trying to make this comfortable for us. One second, I have a question for you.
He got up and grabbed a framed photo that was sitting and collecting dust on the desk.
This person. You say he looked familiar. You remember anything else besides what you told me yesterday?
I don't think so. I'm sorry.
Oh, I see. It's okay. Just thought I'd give it another try.
You don't mind me asking, who is he?
A special friend of mine. His name was Kurt. I knew him from my college years. I think it was about 10 years ago.
10 years ago? I wasn't even born yet.
Nonsense. You were 12 or something. Anyway, before we actually met, I'd been looking for someone to talk with because I was feeling lonely. He was just the right person at the right time. We immediately clicked after talking through text a few times. Then fast forward to half a year later, he happened to be in the area as a temporary worker. We met up and I was in shock. Could you believe it? He's about 30 years old in this picture.
No way. He looks very young.
Well, that's what I said to myself at the time. Me, on the other hand, you kept forgetting I was still in college as I looked older than I actually was. How embarrassing.
I think you look your age.
Well, maybe now, but not back then. So we had our breakfast together. We talked a bunch, and he wanted me to come to his place. I declined initially, but something about him made me doubt myself, so I agreed eventually. We went back to his place, and I was expecting myself to be murdered or something.
Understandable. Didn't you also say the same thing to me?
Well, I did.
Yeah, you said something like, maybe you're planning to kill me, I think.
All right, I did. It's just something I do, I guess. I always assume the worst. Sorry if that offended you.
No, not at all.
Well, I'm glad. Now, where were we? Oh, found out he's a bartender and a fellow Ostguard. How rare is that? I suppose that was also the reason we clicked immediately. Ostguard? Ostgarden, the land of wanderers?
I'm not sure I follow.
It's a region in the west. I was born there.
Ah, I didn't know.
We talked a bunch at his place, and it went really well. We had to leave because something urgent came up. Which is fine, family comes first, right? Yeah. Well, I think it was the next day that he called my phone and asked my help with something. I went to his place and found that he was actually married. Well, maybe not married, but he's already seen someone. Made me feel awkward because I think I might have actually grown to like him since we're only talking online. Oh, that sucks. It was actually the last time I heard from him. Oh, did he ghost you or something? No. I know he tended to go MIA for a while. It was never that long. I thought he was in an accident or something. Maybe he died and I was entrusted this key to his place, so I was worrying. Well, I started to forget about him, and I think about a year later, or maybe half a year, he came back. Ah, okay. Well, cool. He was back and I still sort of liked him. The worst part is that my roommate and I were starting to get serious about our relationship. Oof. It's pretty weird after that. How so? My roommate/lover turned a very big jerk about it. I loved him, so I couldn't leave him. Meanwhile, Kurt and I started to hit it off. It was a big dilemma for me. So I was young and stupid, I ended up leaving my roommate so I could pursue something more with Kurt. It didn't really go well, but leaving my ex was one of the best decisions I ever made. That's good, I'm happy for you. But what do you mean it didn't really go well? Well, remember when I told you he was already seeing someone? It really was, but they weren't a thing anymore due to some circumstances. Which was good. The said person was some kind of big shot and Kurt was involved simply by association. I didn't know at the time, but even if I did, I wouldn't care. I love the guy so much I would have killed for him. We were made for each other, I would say. I think it was half a year later when we got super close. We weren't dating, both of us could feel the sexual tension between us. He had to leave town for something important to attend to, and he promised he would tell me something really important once he came back. But he never did. I thought it was just the usual thing he pulled off. I wasn't worried at first because he always came back. I was patient, waited like I was supposed to. But he never came back. I still don't know what he's going to tell me, and I probably never will. I see. Do you know where he is now? Gone. Gone? Oh. I'm sorry, I didn't know. That's okay. What happened to him, if you don't mind me asking? It was murder. I'm really sorry. You don't have to tell me if you're not comfortable with it, Mr. Parker. That's fine. It's just an old wound now. Talking about it is painful. Not talking about it is also painful. I have nothing to lose anymore. It was a complicated case. We still don't know what really happened. Case went cold because there's no active lead and evidence. Who knows if the murderer is still roaming free? I don't know. I really hope whoever killed him is dead. His face clearly showed a sense of bitterness, hopelessness, and full of hate. Especially the last one. You could feel it from his words, which was understandable. You sat there unable to form a response from the lack of experience of dealing with this kind of situation before. But looking at him, it's almost like you two are connected. You could feel what he was feeling, as if you were no stranger to such feelings of losing someone, for whatever reason. Pain, loneliness, hopelessness, confusion, rage. All kinds of emotions fell into one big melting pot. This sucks. You gently swayed towards him, extending your arms, and went for a tight hug around his waist. He smiled as he returned the hug, embracing you in this companionable silence. Bruno. This made you feel better. You can only hope it would have the same effect on him. With your head resting right next to his chest, you could listen to the slow and steady rhythm of his heartbeat. It was strangely comforting to you. Did you have any fond memories of him, Mr. Parker? He let you go gently and grabbed the framed photo that was next to him. We had a lot of memories, mostly fond ones.
The one I remember the most is ironically the most painful one. I still remember it vividly. It was autumn when we walked in the woods of Farfetch, just holding each other's hands. Well, we had a sexual tension going on. Everything we'd done didn't feel sexual, at least not yet. It was something more special, something without expectations or judgment. It was acceptance. We were about to become something more. I just knew it. But the reality is different. My reality is where I have to live without him. Mr. Parker was on the verge of tears. You gently grabbed his hand and placed it between yours. Sorry that happened to you, Mr. Parker. I don't know how to make you feel better. I'm sorry. No, it's okay. You being here is enough. I'm glad. You said his name was Kurt, right? Yeah. Is Kurt's actual name Curtis? I feel like the person I remember was Curtis, not Kurt. Well, Kurt and Curtis sound close enough, but still, maybe I got the wrong person? Well, if they are the same person, then that's big. Although it doesn't matter anymore. Yeah. He wasn't exactly my first love, but Kurt was the one I really loved. I see. Someone you really loved, huh? Must be nice being loved by someone, you thought, not realising there were plenty of people who loved you unconditionally. You wanted to ask him whether he loved you or not, but the mood wasn't appropriate, and it'd make you look like a jerk, especially these more or less reminiscing about his late boyfriend-to-be. By the time you snapped back to reality, Mr. Parker had finished talking about Kurt. No thanks to you, not even a single word registered in your head. So you went with the safest answer one could possibly say in this situation. It's a shame about what happened. I'd have liked meeting Kurt. Yeah, I think you two would have been good friends. You had that serious attitude, yet playful at the same time. I didn't know he was a trickster until later on. He sounded like a pleasant person. He really was. I miss him. Looking at this vulnerable side of him made you want to embrace him within your arms one more time. Before you could reach towards him, he quickly jumped out of the bed, possibly trying to distract himself from the harsh reality. Well, there's no point in dwelling on the past. I have my friends with me. I'm doing better now. His sudden outburst had you retracting your action. It'd be awkward to just hug him right now. I'm glad. You know, I'm feeling a bit hungry right now. Do you want to eat something, Bruno? You just ate half of Liz's cookies. Hey, don't pin this on me. We ate them. Only had like 4, though. Okay, I'll go along with it. Good. I'll do something more fitting than cookies right now. Want to have some instant noodles? Store across the street serves them. My treat to thank you for listening to me talking about my boring past. It wasn't boring. I'm happy you told me about it. A sure thing. Let's get some instant noodles. Unlike when you were inside of Mr. Parker's house, the temperature outside was immediately colder and fresher. Looking at the mountains in the distance behind rows of houses in the neighbourhood, you found yourself in awe at how nice the scenery was around these parts. After admiring and taking your time looking around when Mr. Parker went ahead to order the food he wanted to get, he leaned against the wall in front of his house. Well, I got the same thing for both of us. That okay? Are you enjoying Highwell so far? I like it. It's not that different from Farfetch. I'm happy they put me in the rural part of Highwell. Remember, you're also new, if I recall correctly. How is it so far? Oh, not too bad. It's much more alive compared to my hometown, population-wise. Well, it's not my first time coming to Highwell, though, so even if I'm new, I still have a recollection of the area here and there. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, yeah, I visited Highwell a few years ago. Oh, it wasn't for work or a holiday. I see. I think I should pry into this just yet. I should try to steer away from this for now. This place is really one of the prettiest places I've ever been to. Uh-oh. What makes this place pretty to you? I think it's the fact this place is surrounded by mountains and hills. Not only is it pretty, but it's cool as heck. Oh, I see. What do you think about open, endless grasslands? I think I'd love it. I can already imagine the wind brushing against my fur, just closing my eyes to enjoy the breeze. Life would be so nice and worry-free.
Well, maybe a trip to Ostgarten.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that earlier. How's the place like?
Well, I'd say it's like this part of Highwell, with less concrete houses and more makeshift timber houses. We also had a lot of tents. It's called a yurt, I think.
A yurt, like those portable tent houses?
Yes, how do you know about those?
From games.
Oh, interesting. We should look into games some more. Maybe we could help with the classes.
I wouldn't be opposed to that idea. Maybe it'd help us pay attention more.
You're saying you haven't been paying attention to my classes?
No, not like that. Well, I guess sometimes I don't pay attention. But it's not like I didn't take notes or anything. I have days where listening to any lectures feels like a chore.
Understandable. That aside, the Ostgarten region is a very grassy area. We typically set our settlement around, or on a hill. There are occasions where we stay next to a mountain for extra protection.
Huh. You did mention Ostgarten being the land of wanderers. Did you guys move a lot or something?
Well, some of us aren't nomadic. A lot of us are still living the way our ancestors did.
What about your family?
We moved a lot as well. I eventually left them and went visiting other parts of the mainland.
Oh, you're quite the wanderer then.
Oh, not at all. I think I've only visited Farfetch and Highwell. Oh, and Turnay too.
Huh, interesting. I see. That's still really cool though. I want to experience being a nomad someday. Not until I finish school, I guess.
Oh, yes. You want to finish your studies first.
Yeah.
Well, maybe after this we can visit my hometown together.
With Mark and the others?
Oh, yeah.
Gil would love it so much, I think.
Why is that?
I know I'd enjoy frolicking on grassy fields, with me being, a dog man.
I think you're onto something here.
Haha, right? I think it's the same for Gil. Doesn't that mean Anders would sit down and eat grass?
Well, I don't think so. Let's not ask him either.
You're right. Another trip with our friends, huh? Ah, that sounds like fun. Maybe when we have long breaks. I don't think there's one in the near future.
Yeah, I think summer break won't start until 4 months or so.
That's a shame. At least it's not in a year or something.
True that.
While you had conversation with Mr. Parker, you saw the owner of that shop walk out onto the lawn, then bring a set of portable chairs and tables, while beckoning you two to help him with it.
Oh, seems like he needs help.
You two walked towards the storekeeper and helped him with the setting of the chairs and tables with Mr. Parker. Once you finished setting it all up, he went back inside. He went holding 2 bowls of steaming, freshly served instant noodles with ease. From how nimble he was, despite him being in the winter of his life, you could tell he had experience, enjoyed making food and serving customers. Maybe he used to work in a restaurant, or maybe even owned one. A warm and inviting smile painted itself on his face as he handed a pair of chopsticks to you and Mr. Parker.
Well, thank you, Uncle. We're going to eat now.
You found yourself just staring at the broth, feeling a little bit homesick from the sudden nostalgia. Despite the fact you never met your grandparents at all, the way he smiled at you made you feel like you're currently visiting your grandfather in the countryside who enjoyed cooking for you.
Well, Bruno, what's wrong?
Oh, nothing. Just waiting for the food to cool down for a bit, I think.
You think? You probably should eat it now before it gets soggy.
But noodles get bigger when it's soggy. Soggy noodles equals more noodles.
It doesn't work like that.
You're right. Without wasting more time, you grabbed the chopsticks and started digging in. As soon as the noodles entered your mouth, your taste buds were hit with waves of different flavours. You were expecting the tastes to be clashing with each other. To your surprise, it was a harmonic blast of everything. The mixture of salty chicken broth with a hint of mild, savoury taste from the ketchup. The thinly sliced spring onions added another sweet yet mellow taste into the broth, as well as serving as extra crunchy texture for the noodles when you bit into it. It's also thanks to MSG working its magic, boosting its flavour profile. Whoa, this is good.
Alright, so a man knows how to make his noodles. It's a shame he doesn't get more customers though. But maybe it's for the best. Seems to be thriving as is, and I'm not sure if it's a good idea for him to work more than he already does.
Ah, yeah. More customers means more work. Looking at Mr. Parker, you can tell he's also enjoying these glorified cheap instant noodles made by this lone storekeeper that people refer to as Uncle. Instead of finishing your food in a hurry, you took your time to make sure you enjoy this to the fullest. The food tasted even better while admiring the spectacle sitting in front of you. Has anyone told you you're really good looking? The way you spat that fact out was uncalled for. It wasn't necessarily rude or unkind. Still, if you said that to an unsuspecting person, you could expect the same reaction as what your teacher was exhibiting. Heck, I would also react the same way. Mr. Parker spat the broth he was sipping prior to you complimenting him out of thin air and chugged a glass of water provided for free by the storekeeper. Once he calmed down, he wiped the broth that came out of his nostrils before voicing out his protest.
What was that for? Jeez, you can't just say that to someone out of nowhere.
Sorry, it just came out of my mouth like that. His hearty laugh caught you off guard the same way your solicited compliment did to him. As a result, you almost choked on the noodles, and that caused a chain reaction of laughter. You two laughed at each other until you felt you had to stop while you ran out of breath. It was the same for him as well.
Ew. I wasn't mad at you, Bruno. It just caught me off guard. I think you're really good looking yourself.
He looked away, ears twitching a few times. After finishing the meal, you two decided to stay outdoors, enjoying each other's presence of this crimson sky accompanied with chilly afternoon breeze. Oh? Liz was walking towards her house, presumably coming back from work. You noticed her at the same time she noticed you. She smiled at you, who gave her a warm hand wave. Bruno, Parker, having dinner without me? Mr. Parker looked at her antics unamusedly and responded with an eye rolling.
I'll make something for you later.
Oh, second thought, enjoy your food. I'm going to get changed and come back in a bit. I've got to head back soon, actually.
Oh, so soon? Well, it's still bright out here.
Yeah, Bruno, I just got you. Stay a bit longer. Oh, you guys. Oh well, come over again next time. We can have another sleepover party.
Oh, that's a good idea. Where should he sleep, though?
Your room, obviously. There's no way I'm letting the young and vigorous guy sleep in the same bed as me. She crossed her arms as if she were trying to protect herself. Who would know what he'd do to my vulnerable body? What kind of person do you see me as?
You know, if there's anyone going to do something to an unsuspected person, it'd be you, Liz.
Oh, stop it. She skipped walked towards the house and the ear-piercing laughter slowly dissipate as she went inside the house.
Sorry about her.
You don't have to apologise about that. I know she was joking.
Well, she might have been serious.
In any case, I'm sure it's nothing but a playful remark from her.
You're heading home soon, right? Want me to walk you home?
If you want to, don't mind walking home by myself. It's not even far at all.
I'll go tell Liz we're leaving then. Give me a bit. Oh, and I took care of the bill, no worries.
Okay.
I'll be back in a bit.
While you're getting ready to leave, the storekeeper came out from his counter to clean up the table. Almost looked like he wanted to say something to you, but then hesitated for whatever reason.
Oh man, no need to strain yourself. I'll help you put this back once I'm back. It won't take too long. Also, thanks for the food. It was awesome.
The storekeeper, whose name was unknown to you, gave Mr. Parker a thumbs up with a genuine grin shown on his wrinkled, tired face.
Ready to go, Bruno?
Yeah, let's go. So you two walked together on the sidewalk next to each other, your hand bumped against his a few times. You looked at him and chuckled awkwardly. You were him, one of those people who couldn't walk straight and would bump into their friend constantly when walking. Sorry, I swear I'm not doing it on purpose.
Oh, don't worry about it. Just means I have to walk on your left side so you won't stray too far away.
Funny enough, this doesn't happen when I'm walking alone.
Well, should I just let you walk home by yourself then?
You already told me you'd walk me home.
Well, I'm just pulling your leg.
So mean. Thought you were really fast, huh?
Well, it's not like our places exactly that far apart. We're literally neighbours.
You're right. We just felt pretty fast compared to walking alone. Well, I got head back inside in case Lars started wondering where I wandered off to.
Well, sounds good. I'll see you tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. After you waved goodbye, you walked back to where you two came from. You wait until you disappeared in the horizon or turned in to unlock the gate. But when you did it, you felt the presence of prying eyes behind you. Quickly turning your head, you saw a glimpse of a person with a spitting image of your dad. Then it was gone in the blink of an eye. I must be seeing things. Wanted to make sure if you're going crazy or if it's actually him, you picked up your phone and quickly dialed him to confirm that fact. It went straight to voicemail, unfortunately. That was enough for you to confirm that person you saw wasn't real. If it was really him, you'd hear the phone ringing from there. You had a good pair of ears, after all. That, and you knew that your dad always had his ringtone on maximum. It's usually so loud that if he stayed home in Farfetch, the ringtone could be heard from here. I hope you understand that was just hyperbole. Yeah, definitely seeing things. Hopefully not crazy. I'm home. Oh. Lars, the only person in the room aside from you, had his ears poked up as he turned his attention from the TV to you, who called him from behind. He stared at you as he was conjuring up a response, in which you knew what it was going to be. Don't. Heh. Welcome back. I'm going to make dinner now. Do you crave anything? I said instant noodles, Mr. Parker, earlier. Oh. There was a short pause for his reply. Then once you looked at his body language, you noticed something that could be translated as some sort of disappointment. I'm still a bit full, but I think I can go for more. Oh? Maybe make a small portion of me so we won't waste food? If you don't mind, that is. No, I mean yes, I'll get started then. What have you been doing meanwhile? Rest up, bath? Do you want me to heat up the bath for you? I'll go take a quick shower, actually. I see. I'll be quick. Okay, I'll be in the kitchen. While Lars decided to make food, you told me you go for a quick shower, so you had a short detour in your room with a drying towel while heading to the bathroom for the main event. You looked to your right and noticed the laundry hamper being half full, or half empty, depending on your perception. What caught your attention wasn't that, the fact that Lars' underwear was hanging on the rim of the hamper. Without any other intention aside from putting the hamper properly, you kneeled down and grabbed it. Your curiosity took over as both your hands stretched a band from one end to the other. That's big. Compared to yours, the size of his underwear is simply huge. The front pouch was also loose and stretched out, signifying the sheer size of his manhood. Since this wasn't the right time, before you got too curious, you quickly put it back to where it belonged and dressed yourself and hopped into the shower. Phew. Feeling immediately refreshed once the warm water was washing over your whole body, you knew you definitely needed the shower. I said I'd only do a quick shower. It's really dark out there. We didn't make Lars wait for too long. Rushing to get yourself dry and dressed up, you literally scrubbed your body dry with a towel. Please don't do that when you have time. It's bad for your hair and fur, folks. Thanks to you rubbing dry your fur, you went to the kitchen looking like a Pomeranian, but instead of a soft and puffy coat, yours were frizzy and spiky. You looked like a stray dog more than anything. Since Lars was making the serving for you as well, he was still cooking the food. Seemed like you'd be having stir-fried garlic shrimp tonight. Sorry, I didn't know it'd take that long. When he looked at you, you could tell he was judging you from top to bottom. He tried his best not to laugh and succeeded. You didn't have to worry about it. Should have let your fur dry properly. Just didn't want to make you wait for me in case you'd finished cooking. He smiled, both hands still busy with the frying pan and spatula. Well, you feel bad about making me wait. Why don't you help me set up the plates? I'm almost done with the stir-fry. Okays. You felt Lars' gaze the whole time you set the utensils on the table. Thinking he's monitoring your every movement to make sure you won't fuck up, your body tensed, wanting to impress him.
while in actuality, him including you to help out in the kitchen got you all elated. Your tail was wagging left and right excitedly, and he simply enjoying the adorable spectacle you gave him. But you didn't know that. All done. Oh, hot pan incoming. Thanks for helping, Bruno. You don't want to get burned in any way possible, so you quickly hopped out of the way and sat down on the dining room chair once he finished. Oh. I'm having to find some shrimp by the wet market on my way home this afternoon, so I decided to cook it while it's still fresh. Oh, I didn't know you were out today. Yeah, I went to catch up with a friend I haven't seen for a while. Oh yeah, you told me about it yesterday. How was it? It was decent. I probably should have asked for a cooked this, but what do you think of shrimp? I don't mind it. Okay, good. Maybe you didn't even touch it on our trip in Waterfront Village. Ah, yeah. I usually don't want to eat boiled shrimp or prawns. Too lazy to deshell them. Good to know you're actually disliking the taste. Oh, no, I quite like the taste actually. Just peeling the shells that makes me go, meh. Oh, I see. I remember that. How's today been? I think it went well. You think? Well, I didn't feel like I had a bad day. That's acceptable, I suppose. Right, the lunchboxes are in my bag. Oh, I'll take them later, no worries. Oh, okay then. What about you, Lars? How's your day been? Oh, I had fun, going out and all, I think. You think? Same reason as you. Touché. Nothing really interesting happened today. It's mostly a slow day for me. Did hang out with Mr. Parker's this afternoon. Oh, actually. I thought I saw my dad earlier. I guess it was just me going crazy. Going crazy? Should I be worried? Oh, not literally. Just me seeing things. Didn't realize I was that tired until the shower made me feel refreshed. Okay, I'm glad. Take it easy tonight, Bruno. Yeah, I will. Luckily there's no homework, so I'll be chilly for the rest of the night. Oh, that's good. You spent the evening having dinner and hanging out with Lars in the kitchen. Once you both felt there's enough interaction for the night, you two cleaned up the place and headed into your bedroom to get ready for bed. I have missed calls from my dad. Checking the phone you left charging on the nightstand while you stayed in the kitchen with Lars, you noticed a few notifications from your phone. Some were just notifications from mobile games you downloaded, text messages from Mr. Parker, Gil and Mark, and 30 missed calls from your dad, with the latest one about half an hour ago. Oh, I've got he's a worrywart when it comes to us. We're so upset they didn't pick up the calls. Uh-oh, has something happened? No, I called him this afternoon. I should call him back. Do you want me to give you some privacy? It's okay. I'm just going to give him a quick update. Let's see. You pressed the dial button. He picked up the phone immediately. You didn't have a chance to hear the usual long beep. Bruno, my son, you finally called me back. Are you okay? Did someone kidnap you? Do I have to send for anyone? Edgar, please. Probably just forgot they called you earlier. He wasn't wrong. You forgot that you called him before entering the house this afternoon. You took a shower, charged your phone, went to the kitchen, talked with Lars until late evening. Oh, are you busy right now? Oh, not at all. That was just Uncle Ross. Who? Your landlord, Uncle Ross. Uncle Ross? Oh, I think I remember now. Oh, that's good, but are you okay? I'm okay, Dad, really. I called you earlier because I thought I saw you in Highwell. Oh, you did? Where? In front of my house. But yeah, I think I was just tired. It's all good. Well, tired? Have you been sleeping well? Are you eating well? What about money? I'm okay here. It's a tiring day at school. I'm going over to Highwell to have a talk with the teachers. Please don't do that. Seriously, Edgar, stop doting on your kid like that. He's a grown-up. He can take care of himself. But, Dad, listen to me. I'm doing well, really. If there's anything wrong, you'll be the first one to know. I promise. You promised? Yes. Is Mum around? She's not around right now. Do you want to leave her a message? I can do that. I'll go call her sometime later. Okay then. How about Herbert? It's been a while since I talked to him. Oh, he's probably in his room right now.
Probably.
Well, all I know is he's at home. I don't know exactly where he is.
What does that mean?
You know your brother.
You're right. I miss you guys at home.
Oh, I miss you so much, my son. When are you coming back? It's been so long.
Dad, it's only been like 2 weeks.
Only to being this far away from you.
Well, I'm going to hang up soon. I still have things to do.
Oh, so soon? 5 more minutes.
Fine. 5 more minutes. You could hear a small cry of victory accompanied with a distant sign from the receiver. Soon you updated them about life in Highwell. You thought you should go do that. As much of a helicopter parent as your dad was, he was doing it out of his love for you. Maybe helicopter parent wasn't the right term. Your dad sure was overprotective of you. It's the reason you wanted to move out. You're glad it worked out somehow. Anyway, life in Highwell's been pretty nice.
So, I'm glad to hear it.
I don't remember if I told you or if Uncle Ross did, but I have a housemate now. Oh, there's a short pause. This is not going well.
Oh, yes, I know.
Oh.
I heard what happened. I'm glad you decided to help him.
I'm glad.
Although I'd appreciate hearing the news from you.
Sorry.
You know you can talk to me about anything, right?
Yeah. It's like I don't want to talk to him about things, but I don't want him to overact and force me to go back home. I know he wouldn't do that, but still. I'll keep you posted more often when I can.
Well, that's all I ask, really. Well, you said you had things to do, right? I'll hang up the phone now.
Okay, Dad.
I love you, son.
Love you too, Dad.
Something happened. Things got real quiet and awkward at the end.
No, just him being him.
Sorry if I came off as eavesdropping.
No, we were both in the same room. We weren't being exactly secret either.
I just wanted to make sure.
Are you heading to bed soon?
Yes, you?
After I reply to the text, yes.
Oh, I see. I'll be heading to bed first then. Good night, Bruno.
Oh, okay. Good night, Lars. Thanks for the day. It's been great.
Don't stay up too late now.
I won't. I'm heading to bed after this.
Gotcha.
Let's see. I'll open Mark's text first. You're not going to believe this. Come to my place tomorrow. Uh-oh. You should know how to get someone curious. Can't you just tell me now?
It seemed like he's online at the moment, so you decided to ask if he could tell you now instead of tomorrow.
No, I'm going to wait for tomorrow. Deep down you knew Mark would stay true to his word. At least you tried. Fine, it's your fault if I don't sleep well tonight. Okay. This dude. Okay, next up Gil's text. Not surprised he's texted me. Didn't even tell me when he left.
Oh, I'm back. Miss you a lot, so see you tomorrow at school?
You want to reply in a playful tone, shouts as if he was supposed to be sorry. Wow, it's okay. I don't mind at all, JK. Where have you been? After waiting for a few minutes, it didn't seem like he was going to reply anytime soon, so he went back to check on Mr. Parker's text.
Well, we're having a good night, Bruno.
This was sent about an hour ago. Sorry, I was charging my phone. It's going well right now. Hope it's the same for you. His profile picture lit up immediately, and it showed that he was typing soon after. But it took so long you decided to get yourself comfortable in bed as you waited.
It's okay. I'm glad it's going well. I fell asleep. Sorry.
Oh no, did I wake you up? Sorry.
Well, yes, but I had my notifications on anyway, so it's okay.
Well, I'm also getting ready for bed, so let's sleep together.
Sounds good. Good night, Bruno.
Good night, Mr. Parker. Since you got nothing more to do, you quickly put your phone away before you started absorbing yourself in a trance of funny cat videos. Alright, the light. I need to turn it off. Once you lazily dragged yourself to turn off the light, you went back to your original position. You're already comfortable since the beginning, so it didn't take too long for you to feel the drowsiness kicking in. You closed your eyes and prayed you didn't have insomnia incoming.
Oh, sorry about that. What do you need me, Dean?
There's someone who wants to talk with you.
It's been a while, Teddy boy. It seems like you two are acquainted already. That's surprising. In any case, I'll leave you two be. Thank you for coming today, Mr. Graham. Oh, thank you for taking your time to listen to my petty request, Dean. I'll make it up to you sometime. There's no need for that. Once the Dean left the room, they both sat down across each other, with Edgar sitting on Mr. Parker's seat, legs crossed in a condescending way. I'm sure you know what I'm here for. There we are. That was Parker's day 11. Oh, sorry, it's Thursday. In after class, and of course we'll be going back to day 12 in a while, and then we'll be waiting for public releases after that. But I have read day 13. It's really good, trust me. Coming up next weekend, we'll have more of our distant travels. So we'll be catching up on events on the Firefly then. As always, before I go, I want to say thanks to all my donors on Ko-fi and Patreon. And my top patrons are Andy Peng, Aaron Fox, Bastian, Bieker, Ryan Hall, Cobus Visser, Dissonance, Exact, Grizz, Harvest Mouse Productions, Evan King, Kartek, Makenya, Omar, Spiderling, Smuto, Tiger Cup, Arata Matarasu, Alan Mayer, Greylock, Lark Huskerton, and Gracious Yevon. So thanks to all them, and thanks to you for watching. Short outro today. So until our distant travels next weekend, bye for now.